Fighting fires may appear to be the exciting part of being a volunteer. But as the flames are extinguished, the excitement and flowing adrenaline are replaced by a new feeling, one of total exhaustion. Eyes burn, wet feet ache, and heads throb. And firefighting represents only a small percentage of the time a volunteer must devote to the department. For a volunteer's work becomes a large part of his life, the life that he shares with the members of his family.
When my husband told me he wanted to be a volunteer fireman, I was kind of surprised. My father's been a fireman all my life, as far as I can remember. So I know quite a bit about the fire department and what it means and what it's meant to my mother. There's a lot of hard times. It takes them away from me a lot and the family. You're bound to feel a little jealous, I guess you'd call it. I worry very much about my husband now that he's a volunteer fireman. He goes to fires most of the time in the middle of the night, or the very bad fires, and sometimes he's gone for hours at a time. And I wonder where he is he safe? Or, I just breathe a sigh of relief usually when he comes back in again. It's hard on him, too. Usually, if I'm putting supper on the table, for an example, he'll hear the horns go and he'll go running to the fire. He says, "Oh, I'll be back in 10 minutes. It's usually never 10 minutes, but it's something that, we know he wants to do.
Volunteer firefighting extends the sense of the family unit far beyond one's wife and children, to include the fellow firefighters and the community they protect. This contributes to a sense of community spirit, a feeling that is essential to the volunteer, helping him through the bitter realities that accompany the job, such as the tragic loss of a fellow firefighter.
It's hard to explain the feeling that you have as far as losing a very close friend, brother fireman. The department's never going to be the same. Everybody feels bad. Everybody's at a loss. Although that doesn't sound like that's enough to say, but it's the only word I can find to put it. It's a loss.
Well, the loss is really bad. It's something I won't forget, because the one guy was like my brother. We were in the same classes. He lived next door to me. We did everything together. He helped me work on my car whenever I needed help. I helped him with stuff that I could do to help him. He was like my left arm, and now it's gone. I feel crippled.
It's hard to believe. We hear about it. You heard about it before. It happens in other places. You never think it's going to happen at home. It does happen, and it did.
Volunteer firefighting, an institution that predates the Revolutionary War. Even today, 90% of all America's firefighters are volunteers. Yet most of us know nothing at all about these individuals who protect our communities. Someday, technology may make the volunteer firefighter a thing of the past. But today, he is a vital necessity, protecting millions of people, homes, and businesses. Think about it. What if you called and nobody came?